I wanted to talk to you all about something that you probably don't realize what is happening right now, but we have a potential of history being created as we speak. For those of you who are unaware, Helldivers 2 released recently, and this game has generated so much traction lately that it's actually insane. And what I mean is that not only is this game good, this game is great. And a lot of people are falling in love with this game head to toe, even people who have never played Helldivers 1. To give you an example, Helldivers 1 max peak was about 1,300 players or 6,000 players. Mason told me one or the other, so I just said both to cover my ass. Helldivers 2 is currently sitting at 386,000 people playing, and it broke its all-time peak of 380,000 an hour ago at the recording of this video. This game is breaking their servers. They did not expect this game to be so popular, and it's going crazy. And the numbers are going up every day with people promoting this game, talking about this game, and doing all that. Now, why is this game so popular? Why is this suddenly like Game of the Year? And it's February. Well, for starters, if you've been on TikTok or YouTube Shorts lately, you will probably seen these types of videos that show like a last stand thing happening with the avatar music from the Great Battle playing in the background, and you just see this final stand stuff. You want to know why gamers are loving that stuff right now? Because Xbox players did that almost 20 years ago with Halo Reach, and that was one mission. One mission where the objective was to survive. In Helldivers 2, that is every mission. Surviving, getting extracted, completing objectives, it is everything. So all these players that played Halo Reach are doing what we felt years ago. Not only that, the gameplay is fantastic. The game works. Now, I will say there are currently server issues right now, but these are server issues that happen. That's a good thing. Their servers are at max capacity. Their first double XP weekend, which was last weekend, had been at max capacity the entire weekend. They are currently working around the clock, according to their Discord, on updating the servers to make them bigger. I think they're going to update the servers to hold 480,000 people max soon. Like, very soon. They are trying to get people in. A lot of people are leaving negative reviews or complaining in the Discord server or stuff like that because of these issues. First off, these are the types of gamers that we don't want to fucking deal with, because this is a bad problem. But it's such a good thing to happen. People want to play this game. They did not think this was going to blow up. They did not think this game was going to be so popular. And I hate that all these people are trying to leave bad reviews because, oh, the servers won't let me in. Oh, I bought it and I can't get in. No shit. There's no, like, priority queue for people who bought special edition. There's nothing of that. They didn't expect this to happen. And I'm sorry it's happening. They're sorry it's happening. But they're trying their fucking hardest. They already bumped the servers, and the servers are still at capacity. It's insane. So please, do us all a favor before people go back to making shitty games like Ubisoft and EA. Be a little patient. This game is worth the wait, I promise you. Now, what I want to talk to you about specifically is what is currently happening in the gaming community that is breathtaking and could go down in history as something that has never happened before. As most gamers know, you usually pick your side. Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Nintendo, I guess. And there will be exclusives on one platform or the other. Xbox and PC seem to be no more exclusives between those two. Well, Helldivers 2 is technically a Sony and PC exclusive, which is insane. I haven't heard that in a while. I mean, besides, Sony exclusives, they port to PC. But this game came out together with PC, so it's a little different. And it's awesome. The community is great, except for the assholes who are complaining about the server issues, which they're, once again, didn't expect this game to blow up. And it's just crazy that something is happening. If you follow or mention Helldivers 2 on TikTok or YouTube or anything, you have probably started seeing shorts. Shorts of PC players and Sony players asking Helldivers 2 and Sony, put this game on Xbox. Now you might be wondering, why are they asking this game to be on Xbox? Why would Sony fanboys give a shit? Well, I'll tell you why. Helldivers 2, a third-person war game that has the entire community fighting against PvE enemies. And we need to defend Super Earth, which is right in the middle of the map, with automatons on the left and the Tyranid ripoffs from Warhammer on the right. And currently what happened lately was the automatons, and what happened and why this is suddenly blowing up is automatons pushed into our area. They pushed into our front lines. The Helldivers community lost the first defense against automatons, and they pushed through and took planets that we liberated. The reason for that is, well, there were people on here. There were people on Helldivers, and I will defend them a little bit just to kind of get you to understand why it's happening. Fighting against the Tyranids, the bugs, fighting against the bugs is easier than fighting against the automatons because the robots have armor, and you need to have access to armor-piercing weapons. A lot of low-level players, all low-level players, do not have access to stuff. The earliest thing they can get is the orbital strike, which takes time to reload, and the marksman rifle, which only has light armor piercing. So against giant enemies like Hulks and tanks, they're not going to do anything against it. So, what happens? A lot of the new players go to bugs first. The bugs, lore-wise, I don't understand this all completely. I don't think the bugs can push forward. Maybe they can. We haven't seen it yet. But the bugs are used just for resources for Super Earth. Apparently it's like we can use the bugs as oil. So, you know, America right there. But the automatons are actually attacking that I know of right now. If I'm wrong on the bugs thing, please let me know. I'm not trying to steer misinformation at all. But the automatons pushed in. And for some reason, they didn't push in far. But it was such a heavy hit to PlayStation and PC players that it happened that they are asking they are asking the devs in TikToks, YouTube Shorts, on the Discord itself, saying we need to get Xbox in here. We need to get Microsoft players in here. And you know the best part? Xbox players are responding. There was one TikTok I saw. I hope I saved it, but if I didn't, I'll explain it. Is basically it was to PC and Sony players. We understand what you guys are going through. We've been doing it for 23 years, and they showed a picture of Halo fighting the Covenant, the Flood, and stuff. We are ready. All we need is access to the game. So we have PC and Sony fighting, and Xbox wants to join. The gaming community is fucking united. Do developers not understand what this means? This is the first time ever that I can think of where a game has actually united all platforms. Once again, Nintendo, I guess, will always be isolated. But they have united all platforms, and the game's not even out on Xbox. So it's not we want Xbox players to enjoy. It's we need help. We want another 300,000 people to join this game and help us fight against the enemies and do defense missions and stuff like that. Is that not insane to people? This game united 3 platforms that have always been at each other's throats. This game could actually end the fucking console wars. This is the type of game that can do it. And I hope to God that these developers are hearing this. I hope to God Sony is listening, because I know how Sony is, and it's going to come down to them allowing this game to go on Xbox. Do we have a chance? We don't know. There has been no response because this just happened. We just lost the first planets to automatons, and it's insane. Not only do we want more players, because if you look at the world map, it's kind of difficult to hold these lines. Like, if we don't actually get all 380,000 people on Steam and the extra 150,000 on PlayStation working together to fight the automatons, they can keep pushing in. We need to get players off the bugs and onto the automatons. So I will say this as a fellow Helldiver to any low levels who are watching this video, get your armor piercing as fast as possible, and then get over there to the automatons as fast as you can. We need more men. And to the developers of Helldivers and to Sony, I doubt any of them are going to watch this, but I hope to God someone gets their attention. We need this game on Xbox. Not because Microsoft's better, not because Sony's better, but because you have a chance of making literal gaming history. And we are all part of it. So if you're part of the team that's trying to spread information about getting Xbox players on, if you're an Xbox player and you make content, start mentioning this game. We need them to hear us. This could literally be insane. And this could finally end. And I know for a lot of us who have grown up, the console wars ended a while ago. But this could actually end it. This could show Sony like, oh, maybe this is a good idea to not have exclusives. Who cares? We're all fucking gamers. I know people like me who are sick of console exclusives, who just wants to game on their preferred platform and enjoy everything that comes out. Ghost of Tsushima is still not on PC, so I have a PS4 just for that game. But if Ghost of Tsushima 2 comes out, I'm not paying $500 for it as much as I want to. Just like Spider-Man 2, I'm just waiting for the PC port, because I think it's coming next year or this year. But anyway, back to Helldivers 2. This is insane, guys. I've added my Discord telling them to get this game. My friend Mason has a server. He's getting all his stuff like changed to Helldivers content. He played Helldivers 1. He thought it was amazing. Helldivers 1 was a top-down shooter. But now Helldivers 2 is his third-person shooter that is so immersive. It is so immersive. If you go to a planet that is under war, you can see the orbitals being launched out of ships in real time. You see everything in real time. So you feel like you're making a fucking difference in the game. It is insane. If you are questioning if you should get this game or not, get it. You are not going to regret it. There might be some server issues, but they are trying to fix it. You will not regret it. We need more men. I hope to do more videos on this game because I actually am in love with this game. It's gotten to the point where I haven't played GTA, I haven't played Warframe, or anything else that I used to play that took all my time. So yeah, developers, get this on Xbox. We need another 150,000 soldiers. And everyone else, get to the automatons. We need to push them back. For people who haven't known this game, I implore you, get this game. You will not regret it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week.